Hello and welcome to my channel, where today we're going to be playing some more Train Sim World 2. I thought, excuse me, I thought I'd just do another run on this Dresden route, and we get started, I suppose, first. We could go from there.
Türen geöffnet.
Let's get those doors open.
Störung. Störung. Zugbeeinflussung. WB gesperrt. WB gesperrt.
Okay, thank you. I don't know what you said, but that was a nice good afternoon from the voice inside the train. So yeah, I thought I've been running through the rush hour routes over the last couple of weeks and playing a little bit of each. The London commuter, the Boston sprinter, and now this Dresden route. And I thought what I'd do today is I'll use the ICE train and do a full run from Riesa, I guess, down to Dresden, just to sort of see the whole route, if you like, one end to another. We're right at the top end of the route here, and we'll go all the way down to the other end. Let's close them doors. And then we can, there we go. So I thought I've got a few clouds in. I set it up earlier, so we're ready to go. And we can look at the whole route. Okay, alright, so welcome to my channel. It's nice to see you. For returning visitors, it's nice to see some familiar faces. I suspect you found something you enjoyed, and that's why you've come back. For new visitors, you are also blind. I like a bit of blind work, me. For new visitors, you are just as welcome, and I hope you find something you enjoy here too. It's just me playing video games, specifically today Train Sim World 2. Oh, look at that, that looks nice. It's just me playing video games and talking about it as I play them. I will point out, as my returning viewers will attest to, I don't claim to play video games very well, but I have time on my hands, and so I play some video games and decided to record them for you guys to watch, and then hopefully make some decisions on purchasing. Or you can use them for other methods. I know when I go to bed at night, I like to put on videos, a variety of YouTube videos that I can just fall asleep listening to the noises, and sometimes the train noises are very useful. See what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take off the objective marker. There we go. I don't see the floating 42 kilometres on the horizon. Yes, so you know, sometimes I put videos up without me talking on them. Well, I haven't done one of those for a little while. Maybe I should do one, a nice long train run, so you can listen. See this noise here inside the train cab. I find it quite relaxing. Pretty little town. Yes, I find that noise would be a good noise to fall asleep to, and maybe me talking over it doesn't help. Maybe my talking over it does help and send you to sleep even quicker. That's fine if it's providing you some service, then I'm happy. So I say I play video games. I play, at the moment I've really only been playing Train Sim World 2 and Sudoku on the Nintendo Switch. But the idea is to play other games as well, and I'm always looking for suggestions. If you want to leave comments down below of any games you'd like to see me play, and I'll see what I can do. As I've said previously, I'm not particularly good at reaction-based. I wouldn't be very good at Fortnite. I'm an older gentleman who likes things nice and slow and relaxed. So, there we go. I like that train. I like the big windows on it on the side. But if there's anything you'd like to see me play, I have the Xbox, I have the Nintendo Switch, I also have a PlayStation. It's only a PlayStation 4. I'm saving up my pennies to buy a PlayStation 5 when I get an opportunity. I wouldn't mind a facelift PlayStation 5 because the PlayStation 5 console is quite big and I don't think it would fit under my television. So, maybe, I mean, it's been out for a couple of years now, so maybe they'll do a Slim, a PlayStation 5 Slim, they've done with other consoles. My Xbox actually sits behind my TV because that also is too big to go under the TV. I do like this train quite a lot. I only just realised today this is going to, I imagine, train sim players. I imagine I'm going to be the curse of train sim players today. But I knew it was called the Ice train, but I only realised just today that ICE stands for Intercity Express, Intercontinental Intercity Express. So I literally only just picked up on that today. There's Shabat Samar. Hello Shabat Samar. Hope you're well. He looks a little bit distracted today. So let's look at the whole train. Oh, that was mistimed. There we go. So let's look at the whole train. It's a very nice train. So because I have the original Train Sim World 2 base game, which I suppose everyone would have, and I'm playing on an Xbox Series X, you get the other trains to play on this route. So you may not get this if you're playing like on a base Xbox. I'm not sure what the situation is with PlayStation 5, but it is a very nice. The lighting, look at the lighting and the reflections on the side of the train. That's very good. So obviously, the light was coming from that station we just went through. Yeah, I do like this train. It's quite a nice looking train. Oh look, some factories and steelworks and the lights. Something out of some sort of futuristic movie. So yes, anyhow, so welcome all to my channel, both new and returning visitors. It's very nice to see you all. And like I said, I thought I'd do a full run of the whole route. So by using this, it only really stops at the beginning and at the end, so I can keep the video at a reasonable length. I do find sometimes when I want to look up something on YouTube and the video's too long, I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. I have something that comes with old age that I'll tell you now. It's a massive lack of patience. So I know the length of video I like to watch, and so I try to keep it reasonable. That looks like an overgrown, disused station. Another pretty little German village. I can hear the birds singing there. So yes, so I thought by picking this, I could show you the whole route beginning to end. And now this, I've sort of done 2 or 3 videos on each of the 3 rush hour routes. And the reason being was I managed to pick up all 3. They were on sale just late last month, just after Easter, or May time, for like £8 for all 3 routes. In fact, that came with the base pack as well, so that would be an excellent starting point if you have an interest. You'd get 6 routes, a variety of different trains, and all very different routes, including my favourite, the London Underground. What I wanted to do was showcase some of these other Yeah, you can hear the birds, can't you? Just get further away from the train. So yeah, I could showcase a little bit of all three routes and help inform your decision making if you were looking to buy them. You'd have to have an interest in trains now to buy this game. Maybe not an interest in trains. I mean, I've always, I've said before in another video, I lived in North London. We grew up in North London, and I lived very near, right next to the train tracks of the London Underground, the Jubilee line. So I'd hear the trains, from when I was very young, I'd hear the trains every day, into the night, and I got very used to the train noise. And I grew to like it quite a lot. So to me, I like the sound of trains. I don't really have an interest in trains, beyond that. And the sound. So when I picked up this game originally, it was a little bit based around that. Let's go down slow now, so I've got to watch on my speed a little bit. Give it a little bit of a break. See, we've got a little, if you look down the bottom right of the screen, we've got a little bit of a decline now, 0.7% decline. So the train will pick up speed unless I apply the brake. Let's give it down to 155. We're flat again now. So yes, excuse me. So I certainly got used to sound trains, and they just become comforting, I suppose, is the word to me. The sound of the trains going past. But when I picked up the game, it was on a special offer. It included the East Coastway expansion, which I've done a couple of videos on as well. So I thought, why not give it a whirl? And I did, and I found myself enjoying playing it. Looking at the countryside all through the cities, and I've mentioned before, I less enjoy the haulage type routes. I do enjoy the commuter routes, and the trying to arrive on time and arrive accurately at the platform. I do enjoy that. So I do enjoy the game. It's not sort of fast paced like a Fortnite or a Call of Duty would be. So you have time to just relax and enjoy, but still at the same time you have the challenge of trying to get scores or get a good score in each route or each run sort of thing, which I do enjoy. Which reminds me, and I'll put a link up to it. I'll put a link up to it at the end and during the video. I did an anniversary special. So I've been playing on here for a year, which I didn't realise. But it's not really accurate. I recorded my first video this month last year. And it was playing this game, and then I think I recorded another little video, but I didn't really then do anything for 8, 9, 10 months. And a couple of months ago, I decided, I'm going to try recording some more videos. I like playing games anyhow. I like talking. I like the sound of my own voice. So I thought I'd record some more videos. So when I say I've been on here a year, yes, the first video I done was a year ago. But really, the 99%, the main bulk of the videos I put up on YouTube are within the last. You see, we're losing speed now because we're going up a slope, so I've had to apply some power so we don't want to drop off speed too much because we want to try and arrive on time. We've got 12 minutes to do 23 kilometres. If you look at the tops, we've got to arrive at 17:24. 17:12 now. We've got 23 kilometres to go. So yes, the vast majority of my videos are really in the last month or two or 3 months sort of thing. And then I found as I've got more time. Oh, I didn't spot that, did I? Like I've spared. Let me apply the brake. So let's get down below. So the speed must have dropped off for a reason. So what will happen is. So I lost some points for that. So in the top right hand of the screen, you'll see the green light, and it says 500 miles to a green line. Just underneath that, if there's a speed change, it will warn you up there. And I was looking around at this beautiful German countryside, and I didn't notice it. So yes, in the last month or so, I've you know, we've sort of taken it a little bit more seriously and recorded some more videos. It really is beautiful. So I've sort of done a late afternoon. I set it the month to September, so late summer, late afternoon, and the sun is starting to set there. It really does look fantastic, and the clouds. I love it. I do enjoy this game. So yes, so when I say I've been here a year, you know, most of the power is more recently. Most of the I've just applied the power. That's why I said power. Most of the videos are more recently. However, I realised it was a year since my first video, so I did an anniversary video just a couple of days ago, which is up. And as I said, I'll put links up to it in the video. I did an anniversary video. My first video was the London Underground. That it was. I'd been stuck on a score and I couldn't get past the score, and I happened to record it. Well, happened to record it as I beat the score for the first time. That was a year ago, and I hadn't played that run or that route again, or that service again, I should say. I'd played the route again. I played London Underground quite a few times, so I thought for an anniversary special I would try and beat my score. Now I'll put a link to the video at the end of this video, and also during this video. You can watch my year anniversary attempt to beat my high score that I set a year ago, and hopefully you'll enjoy that. I've certainly enjoyed doing this, playing these videos. So I'm going to come off the speed because we're going downhill, and we'll slowly creep up our speed. But again, if you look at there's another haulage train. If you look up at the top right, it's telling me, look, in 1.7 kilometres we can go back up to 140 again, so we can pick our speed up. Just have a look around outside. So yeah, so in the last sort of months I've taken it far more seriously, and I do try to put videos up every day. And I'm playing these two games at the moment, but it's not my only plan to play these two games. I do think I'll be playing other games as well as time goes by. Yeah, I do like, you know, the train cutting through the German countryside. Now, for those that are new to this game, I've got 200 metres, as you can see, like on the top right of the screen. I can go to 140 miles an hour. Now, this isn't exactly true. It's 140 miles an hour. Now, if you look at the speedo, it won't change till the back of the train goes through that. There you go. You see it's moved up to 140 kilometres now, not miles an hour. And then it'll be 160. So you can see on my speedo dial on the right hand side, there's the 140, because that's my speed limit, and it's going to jump up to 160. There you go. So the speed changes when you're increasing the speed when the rear of the train goes through the speed marker, not the front of the train. So let's pick up the speed a little bit. Let's have another look round. Where are we now? I wouldn't know. I imagine maybe someone familiar with the local area would say, oh, this is this town or this is that town. I'm still hoping we have, in my town here, we have a major train station going through here, so I'd love them to do my route. Oh, I'd probably play it all day long. And point out all their inaccuracies. That house doesn't have a sun lounger. that bucket wasn't there. I can just see it now. Okay, so 15 kilometres to go, and maybe it's time for me to start discussing which is my favourite. I think it's, of the rush hour routes, I think it was always going to be London commuter was my favourite. I like Brighton Station, and I like the run down there, and I like, you know, I like it, and I can see me, if I played this route more, this route sooner now, and I'm going to be careful because I've got to be 130 in 3 kilometres, so I'm going to keep an eye on it this time. Also going to apply the brakes a little bit because, there you go, don't want to overspeed. Because we're down a slope again, so we'll pick up speed, and I think we're on 160 at the moment, and we're creeping up. think this route could become one of my favourite routes, but of the 3 rush hour routes, this route would be my second favourite route, with Boston Sprinter my third favourite route. The route's fine. I think all these routes are fantastic, and as I said in one of the other videos, I definitely think they've done some more work in further out. Yes, we've got the mountains in the distance there, but they don't look as hand-drawn as the... Oh, we need to drop our speed a little bit. Everyone in the train just got slammed forward as I put the brakes on 50%. Come off them now. Yes, I think they, when I say they, I mean the Dovetail Games, the maker of this game, have done that. I'm pretty confident they've done more work on the stuff that's drawn out there. Now, I don't believe that's just because I've got a Series X, because I play some of the other routes. It hasn't increased the level of detail further out from the track. I think, you know, maybe I can access it now, but I think they definitely have drawn further out. I wonder what happened with that. It didn't go down to 130, or did it come straight back up again and now it's back down again? Was it? My speed limit's still 160 still. I missed what happened there. There, that seems right. Okay. I mean, I don't know what people prefer. I don't know. I mean, I like a mixture. When I'm playing, I like a mixture. I like to look at the train from the sides, from the front, from the back. I like the view to look around the outside. But I like the sound inside the train. So let me know below, you know, if you prefer, you know, I prefer you not to talk and just have the sound of the train, then I can do a couple of videos like that. Or you prefer the view outside the train. Or some sort of, you know, dynamic shots. I mean, maybe it would be fun to do a whole video like this way around, so we see what's behind us the whole way, just to do something a little bit different. That's not a terrible idea, actually. I might do that, because really I don't need to see what's in front of me. You know, what I need to see is the speed and yeah, maybe that's an idea for a video. And then every so often we'll get a little jump scare when a train comes along this line. It just jumps in our ear. I like to look at the train. I mean, again, the sun reflecting off the track. So they really do. I think they've done a really good job. Yes, like I said, we've got our speed back up again now. I don't know why I didn't notice that either. Like every game, it has its issues. This game, you know, definitely with the attention to detail. I like the tinted windows, I do. With attention to detail, obviously, and the complexity of the game. You know, don't forget that other train we just saw, that's being controlled and it has to run on time, so presumably it's quite complex. It looks like I'm going to be late for my first stop. So it's come back up. You know, it does have it's not without its issues, of course. A game is complex with its issues, but obviously they're working on these issues. One of the issues I found on the Xbox is like this jackhammer repeating sound noise that I usually find by jumping in the cab, and I think this is unique to the Xbox, that problem. But again, I know it's something they're looking at, and it doesn't happen all the time. And so far, luckily, I haven't had any today issues with it. So we're 4.2 kilometres away, so I'm going to guess this is now Dresden and the outskirts of Dresden. I think we're going to be a little bit late. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep the train on time, but I enjoy having you guys around in the company that the train there. Yeah, I did that. I think I did my initial playing of this route using that train. Now we're going to have to slow to 80 in 2 kilometres. I'm going to start, 2 kilometres will go quite quick at 150 kilometres an hour, so I'm going to start us slowing now. And also we've got just over 2 kilometres till we arrive. Now that isn't the main Dresden station, it's Dresden Neustadt. It's like an outskirts station. We will then go on into the main Dresden station, which I think the game makers have done a fantastic job of reproducing. Not that I've ever seen it, so actually it could look nothing like Dresden Station. I like that train as well. Yeah. It could look nothing. Yeah, I mean, this could be a route that I would play more, and I should play more. And now I've run through all the rush hour trains, and then I've played a few other routes that were up on sale recently. I'm going to just mix things up and play lots of different routes, and maybe I will play more of this. I really do quite like this route. And for me, the Boston one isn't, you know, a bad route as such. It's just that I'm not so happy with the trains on that route. I don't enjoy the trains as much. Start applying this brake. I have to accept I'm already late. Love the graffiti look. Although it looks like the German graffiti artists have decided to do their graffiti in English. Oh no, we are coming into the main Dresden station. I was mistaken. I thought we were going to one because there is another Dresden, that must be the one we passed. Look at this station. The sun is now a bit further down, nearly set. It really is quite an attractive station, I think. I'm going to be late, so let's see if I can be accurate. Oh no, this isn't the main Dresden station. This is Dresden Neustadt. Looks like the American cabs. Sorry I'm late, There's a sign. Wonder what's German for late. Delay approximately 1 minute. Oh look. Oh, open the doors. Well, no one's getting off, I suppose. So, you see what I mean? That's it's very clever. The game is fantastically clever. The fact that it added, look, delay was so, I'm going to guess, Verspätung, 1 minute means delay approximately 1 minute. Retard, and then in French as well. Retardé. Little details like that. It really is a very good game. I mean, I do enjoy it. Oh, we get caught up in the scenery there. All the little bits of detail up here in the station as well. And I just saw this there. Just come quick if I get about. You can see it just say. Come out here. There's a church here in the distance. Look at that. Just come off the brakes, so we're kind of ready to go. Close them doors. Come off the brakes. Thank you. Of our German. There we go. I'd love to know what he says. The sound when he pulls off sounds so authentic. So we're a minute late, I'm afraid. Sorry, everyone. And we haven't even looked at people's clothes. If you use this channel, no, we like a little look at the fashion sense of whichever route we're running. We haven't had a chance, but then we haven't stopped, have we, at many stations? So got 60 miles an hour, 60 kilometres now I should say, just before we arrive. Now if you haven't seen the Dresden Station, I've got a couple of other videos up with it in, but we're going to come into it now as well. And it really is a fantastic looking. They absolutely worked very hard on that. The other thing to remember if you do play this game, with the inclines and the declines, as you can see on the right hand side, again, right down the bottom corner, it shows we're on a 0.3% decline, we're going downhill 0.3%. What may happen is, particularly on the longer routes, when you have the longer trains, like these haulage routes where you've got 40 or 50, carriages of whatever you're carrying. Slow down a little bit. Is the front of the train maybe going up at an incline, but 40 of the carriages behind you are still going downhill maybe, or you've reached the brow of the hill and you've started going downhill, they're still going uphill. So, there is quite a few challenges to playing the game to keep within the speed limits, but also stay on time. That's the bit I enjoy the most, as we come into the city. I wonder if that's the chimney you see in the distance from over there. Well, that's the route. It might well be, actually. No, I don't think so. It'll be too far away for the game to draw. So, we're ready at 60 kilometers an hour. I've just taken all the accelerator off. Now we're going to cruise in. That's a nice looking building. A little bit different. When I say nice, what I mean is we're going uphill now, so I'm going to have to give it a little bit of power so we don't drop to no speed at all. When I say a nice looking building, I mean it's a bit different from the, obviously a lot of these buildings are repeat buildings. You see them. Yeah, we did that train the other day. There's a few trains around here now, getting busy. Yeah, I suspect they have a cut and paste for a lot of the buildings. But then every so often you get like a building that's hand designed, like this one as well. Here, look at this. And it stands out. Churches in the distance, they've definitely done some work on this. Okay, if you haven't seen it before, you're in for a little bit of a treat as we come into Dresden. Let's look at the... go for the cab view. Look, the sun's now set, so when we started the route, the sun was out, the sun was shining, the sun is now down. It looks like we're going to go to the outside upper tracks, which we are doing. It's on two sort of split levels as we cruise in. He's waiting to go somewhere. Get him there. In stealth mode almost, isn't he? Let's apply the brake a little bit. But let's try and be accurate. We still want to have a... plenty of high-vis people on these rush hour routes, and they always seem to be standing there doing nothing. I hope Dovetail Games are not trying to make a sort of statement about workers who wear high vis, who sit around a lot. I might have overshot here a little bit. No. Oh, come on. Oh, 499. There's my score at the top right for unlock the doors, let the people out. So I haven't stopped at this platform yet. Like I said, I've only run this route a few times. You'll see my route level at the end of this, and it's not 2 minute delay. I feel like it's taunting me. Gits. Yeah, I've used these platforms so far down there. It's the first time I've stopped this upper platform. And let's see how I scored. And I imagine this train would then go on to the next big city in Germany. Let's look at my score. Did I get a gold? Yes, I did. That's good. So I'm only level 6 for this route, so I haven't played it much. And maybe that's unfair because under commuter I've definitely played a lot more. I do enjoy this route. But I think of the three, I would choose London commuter first. And if we just have a little, let's have a little walk around the station. Let's look down at everyone. Oh, get out of my way. Get out and have a little look round. We could go and talk to that bloke, couldn't we? Oh, whoa. Well, thanks very much. Well, there you go. Hello, mate. He doesn't seem very interested in talking to me. Okay, so let's have a little look. Just look down at their platform. I imagine the real Dresden Station does look like this, but there'd be little coffee stalls and stuff, and you could almost sit at the station and do people watching. Look, she's dressed very normally. So to colour me, not surprised that young German women wear normal clothes. It's just we see some outrageous clothing in these videos. You know, purple tops and lime. He looks very dressed normally. I quite like his hoodie thing and jeans. Look, he's looking quite cash. There you go, look. They're not happy. He's definitely got a sour look on his face. I think they've had an argument, those two. So I imagine you could sit up here, have a coffee, and watch the pass the time watching the trains. He's off. Look. There's probably some fun to be had from just, you know, I could go and actually make a coffee and sit here and just watch the trains because the time still clicks on, so the trains will come and go and run to their routes. Look, here's the next ice. Sorry, I bet he's on time, showing off. Mr. Arriving on time. So there you go, that's my look at the Dresden route. I do quite like it, and I will come back and play some more of the Dresden route. I particularly like that the sun's now fully set. That's beautiful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. If you didn't enjoy this video, I'm sorry. I'm sure you can find something you like on YouTube. There's a lovely wide variety of things to see on YouTube. If you like my content, consider subscribing to the channel and set your notifications up. I do try to put plenty of videos up a lot of the time. Almost every day I do try to put something up, and if there's, you know, games you want to see, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to, you know, if I can afford them, pick up some, you know, other games maybe, particularly if they're on sale. You know, I like a good sale meet. So do by all means, you know, leave comments, and then if you subscribe to the channel, set your notifications. You can see when I put new videos up. That train's determined not to go, isn't it? Well, thank you for watching. It's been nice to have you here as always. Here he's off. All right, Mr. On Time. It's been lovely having you here. So take care of yourselves, but most of all, take care of each other. Thank you. Bye now.